In JavaScript, the if-else statement is a conditional statement that executes or skips a block of code based on a specific condition. Let's take a look at the syntax. We use the if keyword followed by parentheses. Inside these parentheses, we place the condition we want to check. Following the parentheses is a set of curly braces. Inside these curly braces is the block of code that runs if the condition in the parentheses evaluates to true. If the condition is false, the code is skipped. For example, let's say we have a variable temperature set to 75. We can use an if statement to log "it's a warm day" if the temperature is greater than 70. To do this, we use the if keyword. Then, inside the parentheses, we place the condition temperature greater than 70. Then, in the curly braces, we write console.log "it's a warm day." If we run this, we see "it's a warm day" logged to the console because our condition is true. If we change the temperature to 60 and run it again, nothing will be logged. But what if we want something else to happen if our condition is false? In this case, we can use the else statement. If we want to log "stay inside" when the condition is false, we would use the else keyword after our if statement, followed by curly braces containing our statement to be logged to the console. Here's how it works. If our if statement evaluates to true, the code inside the if block executes, and the else block is skipped. But if our if statement evaluates to false, the code in the else block runs and the if block is skipped. If we run this now with a temperature of 60, we see "stay inside" logged. If we change the temperature back to 75 and run it again, we see "it's a warm day" logged. If we want to check for multiple conditions, we can use the else if statement. This is placed between the if and else statements. Let's add an else if statement to our current example. We use the else if keyword with parentheses to check our condition. In this case, let's say if temperature is greater than 60, we log "it's a perfect day." Now, if the temperature is greater than 70, our if block is executed, and everything else is skipped. If it's less than 70 but greater than 60, our else if block runs, and "it's a perfect day" is logged. Finally, if the temperature is less than 60, our if and else if blocks are skipped, and the else block executes. It's important to note that when checking multiple conditions, the order matters. For example, if we change our else if statement to check the condition temperature greater than 90 and log "it's hot outside," and then run this with a temperature of 100, we still see "it's a warm day" logged. This happens because the if statement is evaluated as true and the other blocks are skipped. If we want this to work as intended, we'd need to switch the statements. Now when we log it, we see "it's hot outside." Another way we could accomplish this is with a nested if statement. Let's go back to our original example. We can add another variable, "is raining." Then, we can add an if statement inside our original if statement saying if "is raining" is true, then log "bring an umbrella." It's important to note that if we're checking Boolean conditions, we can just place them into parentheses without comparing them to a specific value. Now, we add an else statement to log "you don't need an umbrella today." If we run this, we should see "it's a warm day" and "bring an umbrella," since "is raining" is true. If we change it to false, we see "it's a warm day" and "you don't need an umbrella." Finally, even if "is raining" is true and we set the temperature to 60, we see "stay inside." This is because the temperature condition must be true to even get to the raining condition, so the else statement is executed instead. And that's a wrap on if-else statements. They are the building blocks of your program and are fairly intuitive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy coding!